Charlie Parsons, Fighthub TV, delighted to be joined here by Swedish heavyweight Mr. Otto Wallin. Otto, first things first, how are you, sir?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good, thank you. I'm good, thank you. We've got Tyson Fury singing American Pie behind us. I don't want to take up too much of your time. He knocks out Dillian Whyte with an uppercut. Dillian didn't really look buzzed before. I mean, a few times, you know, heavy on his feet, clumsy, but we know that Dillian can be a little bit like that. Punch out of nowhere, clearly just wore him down, clearly was too much for him. Your thoughts on the fight?
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned the singing. I just gotta say before anything that he wasn't singing after our fight. He went straight to the hospital, got 47 stitches, so I just want to make that clear. But no, I mean, it was a good performance by Fury. I think Dillian was hurt, you know, at least once or twice from good 1-2s from Fury. Fury had him his way. He was boxing Dillian from the outside, which is perfect for Fury. It was pretty obvious that Dillian doesn't have fast hands or fast feet to get close to Fury, so he couldn't do that. He wasn't moving his head. He was a stationary target, and that's why Fury almost landed all of his shots.
What was the game plan going into it for Dillian? Because, I mean, we saw from the first bell, okay, first round he came out of southpaw, and I think I gave Dillian the first round. I couldn't give him anything else. He landed to the body. Obviously, he wasn't going to box the whole fight like it, but the minute he went to orthodox, he just couldn't. It felt like he couldn't really land much. The odd body shot, but nothing much.
Yeah. I mean, he couldn't really hit the head. I don't think he landed one shot to the head almost, but he was doing pretty well to the body, and that must have been his game plan, to go to the body, be aggressive, trying to cut off the ring and get close to Fury. The problem was that Fury had it his way, and as soon as Dillian got close, he just tied him up. And that's when Dillian tried to rough him up a little bit in the fourth round. But, you know, after that, Fury just landed good 1-2s. Fury was feigning a lot, and Dillian was reacting, so I think that Fury knew where he could hit him, and that 1-2 was working. He had a good jab. I would have liked to see Dillian jab Fury to the body more.
Obviously, you yourself were meant to fight Dillian Whyte. I now pose that question to you. You know, if that fight were to be made down the line, or if it were to happen, how do you believe you would deal with Dillian Whyte?
I think I would do brilliant with him. I mean, I'm a tricky southpaw, and he can try going southpaw with me too if he wants to. But that's my, you know, that's who I am. I'm a southpaw. I'm tricky. I'm fast. I got good feet. So I got a good team. I'm smart, and I know how to beat him.
I just heard Tyson Fury, I think while you were doing the interview, another interview, say that he is retiring. He said he promised to Paris he is retiring. I know with Tyson you have to sort of take what he says with a pinch of salt, because he does say things and not necessarily do them. But do you expect Tyson Fury to retire? Is that his last fight? I mean, it was his return in the UK, WBC and ring title defence. Do you expect him to retire?
Well, I mean, I think there's some truth to what he's saying. He probably feels like he doesn't have too much time left in the game, but I don't see him retiring. I mean, he probably takes some time off now, enjoy his family a little bit, and then, you know, after the Joshua Usyk fight, I think he's going to come back, fight the winner.
If he fights the winner of Joshua Usyk, say it be Anthony Joshua, say it be Olexandr Usyk, do you make him victorious in those fights as well?
Yeah, it's really hard to go against Fury, against Usyk. If Usyk beats Joshua, I think it's going to be very hard to go against Fury, because Usyk is so much smaller and Fury is a brilliant boxer. Usyk is very good too, but Tyson is just a real heavyweight.
Otto Wallin, thank you very much for your time. See you in New York next week.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.